Right, guys, let's have some fun here. GOAT free kick taker ranking tier list. You know I love a tier list, guys. So we're going to do one with some lovely names here, me and Hugh. And here are the tiers. We've got overrated, good, world-class, GOAT. No messing about, Hugh. We're getting straight into it. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. Where does he rank? Overrated, good, world-class, or is he the GOAT? Answer that for me.
Cristiano Ronaldo's free kicks are overrated. I'm happy to put him in the good category. That movement that he had when he was taking free kicks in the Premier League, look, it was all on the ball. Let's be frank here, okay? Thank you very much, Total 90 Footballs, for providing us with some very special moments. But once they left, he couldn't replicate it. So overrated for me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, possibly he's a GOAT taking free kicks, but he's not a GOAT free kick taker. I agree. Next up is Roberto Carlos. I'm going to go. He was overrated, actually, when it came to free kick. Of course, he scored that absolute belter in Le Tournoi. Do we remember that? We also remember England won that tournament. Yes, that's right. Silverware. But Roberto Carlos had great moments, great for a YouTube compilation, unbelievable player. And in terms of uniqueness and ingenuity, that's GOAT level. But he was overrated. It was a lot of like, oh, this is 35 yards. Roberto, do you fancy whacking it? It was one of those ones. So I'm going to go overrated. I'm going harsh on that one. Next one, Hugh. Ronaldinho. What are you saying?
Oh, world class. I'm not going to put him as GOAT level, the absolute best of the best. But you knew when he stood over a free kick, it was going to be on target. The defense had work to do. The goalkeeper had work to do. He scored some special ones. I mean, he was an incredible, incredible player. And I think that part of his game was very, very good, actually. So I want to say world-class at his best.
Yeah, I agree with you. 66 free kicks scored by Ronaldinho, supposedly, according to the sources that we're trying to find here. Next up, Pirlo. Now, I love Pirlo, Hugh. He's one of my guys. But what I will say, I don't like the aesthetic of Pirlo's free kicks. I know that's weird. And especially when you love someone like I do Pirlo. He was very prolific. He looked to try and hit the top of the ball just to get it up and over. But I won't reveal who, but there's another name in this list. And he completely molded his free kick taking after this player. And he did it in the second half of his career, Pirlo. So I can't make him the GOAT. Was he world class? I think he probably was. But he wasn't original, but he was world class. I'm going to go world class. Next up, Lionel Messi.
I'm leaving this one up to you.
Oh, you're not having it. You don't want it. Okay, right. You can walk away from one. That means I can walk away from one as well later on. In terms of world football right now, no one scored more than him. 50 free kicks. I'm going to put the fact that he scored 50. I'm happy to put him in the world class category. I think there can only be one GOAT. There can only be one GOAT for me. So I'm not going to put Lionel Messi in there. But I think when you've got someone who is the GOAT, taking free kicks, and it's not those knuckleball ones like Ronaldo, I'm happy to put him in world class.
Okay, I mean, I would put him in GOAT. So James and not me. Okay.
So he's your GOAT. He's your GOAT, is he? He's your number one.
No. He's in the GOAT category.
You can only have one GOAT.
If you can only have one GOAT, I think we haven't even discussed this beforehand, but I think we'll agree on who the GOAT is. Okay. But if you look at the style of Messi's free kicks, if you look at the big game deliverables in terms of free kick taking,
that Liverpool Champions League semi-final range,
he's in that really elite bracket. He's top three, but he's not the GOAT. We'll come to the GOAT in a few moments' time. Okay. Some of you might be surprised from the next name on the list, James Ward-Prowse of Southampton, who Pep Guardiola recently described as the best free kick taker in the league. So, James, I'm going to leave this one to you. Where does he rank?
You're leaving a lot to me, aren't you? I think in world football right now, I do think he is the best. I think he's better than Lionel Messi at this moment in time in terms of it's very close between him and Scott Twine. If you haven't seen Scott Twine play MK Dons, the guy scores free kicks for fun. But I think James Ward-Prowse is right up there. And I would put him, I think he's a great footballer, very neat, very tidy, makes the correct decisions. But I put him in that England squad because of his free kicks, because they are outrageous. I think he is the best in world football right now when it comes to free kicks. So I'm going to put him in world class, but he's not the GOAT. He's got a few years left to sort of get his numbers up, and then we'll put him in there. Right, now the final two names that we've got here. So we've got David Beckham and we've got Juninho Pernambucano.
Formerly of
Juninho,
Leon. Yeah.
formerly of Leon, of course, as well. So according to the stats that we have, David Beckham scored 65 in his career. Juninho scored 77. But which one of these two? I think we both agree that they're world class. Is that fair to say?
Oh, at least.
Okay. So one of these has to be the GOAT. Which one would you say is the GOAT?
The GOAT. Drum roll, please. You can add this later, social team. Has to be Juninho. It has to be. Unbelievable. Every angle. He would take it on from 35, 40 yards. Goalkeepers would have absolutely no idea. One of the things about his free kicks, by the way, get it on YouTube if you've never seen him. It's unbelievable. It is incredible. Is the way that he used to sort of chop down into the ball with his side foot. And he would create this level of angle and dip that meant goalkeepers, they just couldn't save it unless they were about 9.5 feet tall. And they would always just descend into the top corner. Honestly, a miraculous free kick taker. I don't know where he developed this talent, but you know, a lot of the other techniques that you'll see on this list of free kick takers, you can understand whether it's the outside of the foot, the inside of the foot, the angle at which the players run up to the ball. But with him, it was mind-blowing. He has to be the GOAT. His free kicks were pretty much unmatchable. I am sorry, David Beckham, who for me is number 2 on the list. Maybe Messi is 3 on the list.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I think for being as prolific and creating a couple of different versions of free kick that the rest of the world have kind of taken on, utilizing the mechanics of the ball, I think he has to be considered the GOAT. Beckham, though, oh God, I did love the way that he struck a ball, and he scored some big ones as well. But I think maybe from distance, not the same quality as Juninho. Probably a better crosser of the ball. But when it comes to free kicks, I think you're right. We're going to have to, I can't believe I'm doing it. We chuck him in world class. Juninho, you are the GOAT, son. Hi guys, James Allcott here from ESPN's Football Forecast. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to check out more, make sure you subscribe to ESPN UK.